Welcome, everyone, to the How to Not podcast. It's me, Magoo. I haven't been here for a while. It's everyone here. Not everyone, but you know what I fucking mean. Drinking out of a fucking masculine cup. It's a Batman and Joker cup right now, and we're in a podcast with KO.
Yo.
KO. We got Lancer.
I'm on a podcast right now.
Fucking shut up, bitch. Angel.
Hey guys, my name's Craig.
Okay.
You're gay as hell. Anyway, Matt. And we have Matt.
Yeah, I'm never here.
Yeah.
And because they're never here, we actually have a
Matt's
perfect
never
main
here
topic.
because she has 3 charges.
Yeah, we have a perfect main topic.
Okay,
How not to
listen.
manage a schedule.
Matt's never here because she's always on the run from ICE at the moment.
You can't. You
So-
can't say much.
no,
You can't say much. You can't say that.
Oh my god.
You have no filter.
You'll never catch me.
Never catch
I don't know.
Fast.
They're getting pretty good.
Anyway.
I heard Biden's employing more people to do it, so I think.
Anyway, let's move on. Let's stop being dicks to each other and let's talk like regular, casual people, normal people.
some casual shit. So let's go ahead and just talk about the main topic while we're at it. We'll start with what's been going on with y'all. What's been the latest? Because we had a lot of the audience and haven't really heard much from y'all. So kind of wondering what's the news. Whoever wants
What's
to
the
start.
news? Not much has happened. I'm not gonna lie to you. All I know of is the James Charles situation, the Dream situation, and all that shit.
Wait, what do you mean the dream situation? I know he
The
released
Dream,
a good
okay,
ass
the Dream
song.
situation is like where he's arguing with this dude Shay, and dude Shay, apparently he went to DMs of people and started saying like slurs and going crazy on
Oh,
Discord.
gee.
And
Yeah, that's not very epic.
and stuff like that, and just targeting people. And he had to say, it wasn't him, that his cousin had the computer.
Oh, are you talking about the John Swan thing?
Yeah, the John Swan. That wasn't Shay. It was John Swan.
Oh, yeah.
I was very confused about the situation. I wasn't picking sides because I thought it was really stupid. I hope John Swan was right, but like that's probably because I don't like Dream as much because I'm a hater, of course. But
Man's literally a hater.
I am a hater. I can admit that. Anyway, so I don't really have much on the situation, but I think it's really stupid. The point is basically, John Juan said, "Oh, I traveled to family member's house and they took my computer. I left my computer over there and left my Discord open. So my little cousin started saying some toxic shit to all my friends on Discord. I wasn't even on Discord for 2 days. And that's a whole argument on Twitter, and Dream doesn't believe him and all that and that. Now it's come out that I guess he lied.
I don't know. Sounds kind of sussy.
Sounds a little sussy.
Ooh.
I gotta take a grain of salt with that one, Chief.
I didn't really hear. I've heard about it because I really haven't been in like the know recently. I literally just watched a clip of the whole James Charles drama though. That was
Would you
interesting.
mind getting closer to the mic, by the way? Just wanted to.
Is it really that quiet?
For me, it's fine.
So I could-
Angel, you may have to just raise her volume. For me, it's fine. Anyways,
Alright, well-
oh yeah, you were talking about the James Charles stuff though.
Yeah. Now we moved on to James Charles. Okay, but I have no clue. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what's going on with James Charles. I've only just heard he's has been caught with little kids.
Well, not little kids. I believe he was sexting somebody who was 16.
Yeah, so
I
I
don't know if they were a kid, but
I
16
found out quite a bit of info about it, and practically what was going on is there was a big fan of James Charles. The guy was 16. He followed James on Instagram, I think, or Twitter, or whichever. I don't fucking remember which social media. James just so happened to follow him back, and then they started using Snapchat. And from what it sounds, James was sending some really lewd shit to the guy, and the guy has receipts of this, of all the lewd photos and shit, and he was saying that, oh, I told James that I was 16, I was underage, and he kept going, blah, 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 all that sort of stuff. And And then James tried to make a response on Twitter to where he's like, "Oh well, I didn't know that was his age." Blah 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 blah. Which one doesn't matter if you didn't know his age. You should have checked shit like that to begin with. Two,
Definitely.
you shouldn't be trying to flirt with fans. There's no reason to do that. And three, there was actually someone who had screenshots of the one fan's Twitter from 11 weeks ago showing that on his profile bio that it showed that he was 16 years old, and he never changed it since.
Yikes.
So, in other words, James Charles kind of canceled because of that one. To be
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, mad
Gotta
pussy.
be positive.
He's really fucked. If he doesn't get canceled because of that, then this
then the whole thing is just fucked over.
I don't know. The whole situation, like with all these situations, like it's like similar to Karma, Call Me Carson, all the other situations. Like Pyrocyclical situation was stupid. It's very similar. I don't know what's all with all these YouTubers just like coming out as groomers and shit. I guess it's very fucking weird. Have y'all just noticed a like tidal wave, and it's just been occurring constantly on my
It's a
mind.
whole.
Yeah,
It's a whole.
there's a lot of grooming that like people are coming out like, oh my god, I was groomed, and I feel like some people do it for fucking
For clout?
Yeah,
I would as well. Like, okay,
Yeah,
wait.
you got to be aware of that
like
too
you're
as well
trying
because
to ruin like YouTubers' lives, like for the people that didn't do it, for example.
Sure.
But the
Look,
people
look,
that like that actually didn't groom anyone and they were just doing it for clout and like they were trying to ruin these people's lives
oh
and
my
like their
god,
careers.
those people could go fuck themselves.
you
Honestly,
know
Like,
what weirds
come
me out?
on.
What weirds me out? Like in those DMs, like you see, it's usually just them two, like doing like it's like a regular conversation between like two sexually active partners, right? Two souls, and the thing is, it's usually the younger one that decides to reveal the information, and it's weird to me. It just seems like clout, but like, and they say, "Oh, I told them this or this and this and that." And okay, well, what the fuck? Why are you revealing this now? You were fine with them before, so why are you doing this? Sure, what he's doing is not wrong, but I'm just confused on why is this going out over and over again with YouTubers especially.
I noticed that a lot of it kind of spiked more and more after like the a lot of the Me Too movements and shit kind of came forth. It's like everyone started to come forward about shit, whether if it was actually legit or if they were just doing it for the sake of clout or attention and shit like that. So I mean, you have that issue. It's kind of like cancer culture. You can't tell like when canceling should be legit and when it's not because everyone keeps fucking canceling everyone nonstop. Kind of like the whole same thing with the allegations of grooming or the Me Too rape allegations and shit like that. It's just it's next to impossible to tell whenever shit's legit anymore. It's sad. It's really sad because the ones who have to deal with the legit shit, it's like you don't know if they're actually telling the truth now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
get
definitely.
I get that.
With the fake allegations, it just makes actual victims, like, people take them as more of a joke because so many people say it nowadays that people who are actually a victim are, like, not being believed. It's just sad.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're not taken serious anymore, and then all it does is just because the more this keeps happening, next couple years, people are just gonna try to resort back to hiding again on a lot of this shit, and that's the problem. Or if they do post it, they're gonna be complete laughing stock. I mean, I don't know. It's a really weird time we live in. That's all I can say on that.
It's
shit.
very weird. I'm just a little weirded out by all this. Like if you like in the Call Me Carson situation, 19 to 17 is not a big difference. I'll be honest with you. No, I'm not that. But that's over now. It's been. I already talked about.
Yeah,
that.
but then there was another girl that came out that was even younger, and that's when he was all said and done.
Yeah, it was very, very off. It was shit's just off to me. I'm just seeing a lot of shit come out from, like, let's say the Pyrocynical situation, which Pyrocynical, in my opinion, won because it was literally just a role play, nothing else. And Pyrocynical didn't ask. Like, he asked for the age and all that shit. I've already seen the whole thing. But all in all, like, it's just happening. I'm just seeing this happening to YouTubers mostly. I don't know why. And it's just people coming out, like these young kids coming out. I guess for clout or just I don't know. I don't know why. But yeah, you can come out if you want to. If you felt uncomfortable, if you felt that was wrong, go ahead. But then again, it's I've seen a chain reaction of just this
Yeah.
over again.
Yeah, I'm just curious what it's gonna be like in the next couple years with all this shit. I mean, I'm gonna throw it to you guys, you viewers. I mean, what do y'all think? If you're watching this on YouTube, let us know in the comments what you think it's gonna be like. If you're watching on Spotify or Anchor, I mean, what's your thoughts? Kind of reflect on that, because that's honestly we're in a really unpredictable spot right now at this rate. But
Well,
Yeah, pretty
it
much.
is what it
Like,
you can't predict shit. Really, life is unpredictable, so it just
yeah.
is what it is.
Speaking of unpredictable, real quick, I know this is a little bit off topic, but speaking of unpredictable, let's talk about some of the shit with the Bitcoin. Like honestly, the cryptocurrency. I don't know if y'all know about this, but the fucking shit with the Bitcoin,
dude,
it's gone down.
It has.
Oh yeah,
Really?
Bitcoin's crashing right now.
It's really weird, and I was shocked to see that.
I'm glad I only had $20.
Bitcoin
I'm just gonna
crashed?
hold it because there's no point to
What?
sell
It
it.
was
No,
so
just
crazy
normal
because
Bitcoin.
like it was so crazy because the other day it was at its peak, like what, close to 60.
It was at
Oh yeah,
peak. Wait,
Bitcoin
I
hit
thought it
its
was at
peak
peak last
2
week.
days ago, I believe.
It
2
was
or 3 days ago, and now it's lower than it was a month and a half ago.
Yeah, it's just
Wait,
really
I thought it
erratic.
was
It's going to go back up, but like I think what happened was so many people bought it that people who were holding since like 30,000 were like, okay, I'm okay with the gains I'll get right now. I don't think it's a actual like threat to Bitcoin's like longevity. I think it's just right place, right time for a sell.
Oh yeah,
Dips
absolutely.
dips are natural when it comes to the stock market and cryptocurrency.
I'm just hoping it goes back up to 60,000 so I can make a little bit of profit, but you know, it is what it
Goes to
is.
60,000. If it goes to 60,000, I can make a whole $10 off my $20
Honestly,
investment at
same, bro.
60,000.
I fucking put in $100 in whenever it was about 55,000, but I didn't take it out because I was thinking it was gonna have to go up to 60. So I'm kind of reaping this right now. So feels bad. Lost
Dude,
$100.
imagine a dude that fucking put his Bitcoin in since like 2009. Holy shit.
Oh, something about that. I saw an image from what was a tournament back in like 2009 where the first place prize was $500 and the last place prize was 25 Bitcoins. And just thinking about that nowadays,
What the
like
Man would have been rich
back
now.
then, back then, like 25 Bitcoins is like, oh wow, $1, who cares? But like now,
25
that's like
Yeah.
almost
That's
$3
fucking
million.
Yo, hold on, let me get some Bitcoin.
Really?
Yo,
Man,
imagine.
that thing guy is gonna look back at that year and just like, huh.
Yeah,
Really
the thing
underestimated
about
me.
that, the guy that invested. Y'all heard about the guy that invested like 10,000 in Bitcoin back in 2009?
I think so.
And his account, I think his account has about 200 million in it now.
Oh Jesus Christ.
And
There's
he
like
doesn't
no
remember-
reason for him not to just sell right
yeah,
now.
no, he doesn't remember his password.
Oh no.
That's a
And he
fat
only has
rip.
two
That's a
chances.
fat fucking rip.
He only has 2 chances to get his password, or the all the money in the account is deleted, and the
Oh,
account.
God.
Imagine the stress.
It reminds me of the
Yes.
whole pizza story or whatever. A guy, this was like back when Bitcoin was worth practically nothing. Guy had like I think he had a few thousand Bitcoin or whatever. He bought a pizza with it. If he would have kept that Bitcoin now, he would have had hundreds of millions of dollars.
Just imagine how people feel who bought it and then forgot about it and then remembered it later. They must feel like absolute kings.
You can say
Honestly.
that exact same thing to the
Bro, you must feel like a
shareholders of
idiot back in
Amazon
the day.
or
If you had,
Netflix.
Like, you had like 1,000
Yeah.
Bitcoin, you must feel like a massive idiot for not saving, bro.
Uh.
Fuck.
Yeah, like if you have cryptocurrency that cheap, like there's no reason to not sell. Like you might lose a few $100, you might make a few million. Like just hold it. There's no reason not to.
It's like there's this one cryptocurrency. I'm curious how it's going to turn out. Right now, it's in a tight spot because it's in a lawsuit or whatever, but it's XRP. I'm curious how that's going to be whenever the lawsuits and shit are done. If it's gonna win the lawsuit, if it's gonna go up a lot. People are saying that it will, but it's just so fucking unpredictable. It's hard to tell. I don't know if y'all know too much about it, but from what I've heard, they've gotten into a lawsuit about something about it being unpredictable or it's scamming or some shit. I don't fucking remember.
No, I haven't heard about it.
Yeah, XRP is one of
I
those
haven't
very
heard it.
unpredictable ones. But It's
The only
supposed to
thing
be a
I've been
nice
hearing
one.
is like fucking
I mean, I
Dodge.
never heard of XRP until now, so I wouldn't know jack shit about it. If anything.
Yeah, I know about a few of them, like Ethereum and Bitcoin Cash, stuff like that.
Yeah, those are the ones that get heavily promoted. But for some but XRP, it used to be up there as well too. But a lot of the crypto wallets like Coinbase, Robinhood, they practically withdrew from XRP. You can view the stats on those two
But you
wallets,
can't buy 'em.
but you're not able to buy or sell. Yeah. So I mean, it's such a weird position XRP's in right now. So I don't know. And then I've also noticed like whenever like the Bitcoin stuff went up or whatever, I've noticed like there's been more conversation with like the stock market too and things like that. Shit, fucking GameStop stocks going up.
Has
Every
gone
one of
back
your
up
dogs
again.
decided to start
DME?
looking at stocks. Even I did. And I'm wanting to learn
I
even
didn't
more
see that
about
shit
it.
coming. I did not see that. Now, guess what? More people are gonna get invested in the stocks because GME situation. Holy fuck!
Honestly,
It's gonna-
dude.
The stock market's
fucking-
just well, keep in mind a lot of these people won't stay in the stock market. It's kind of a trend right now. People thinking, oh, I can make $1 million at the stock market, not understanding how difficult it will be.
That's super difficult.
Because people like okay,
Very
these people
fucking-
who invested like $100,000 in a stock reap a $500,000 reward and think, oh, well, what's stopping me from putting in $30 and making $1,000? Like it's not that easy.
That's
and
fucking
it
hard
actually
as hell.
kind of it kind of works in our favor a little bit if you think about it, because the veterans or whatever, they're profiting off of these newbies, and then they also profit as well because there's going to be some of the new people that come in. Not all of them are going to stay, but some will too. And if you have more people in the game, you're able to make more money that way, which I've noticed. That's another thing I've noticed. It's like with cryptocurrency. Whenever more people were in it, more money was. You're able to make more money, and it's crazy.
Exactly.
So I mean, it's a win-win for
It's
everyone at the end of the
fucking-
day.
Well, a win-win for everybody except for the person who's holding when the stock price crashes.
Ah, well, they signed up for it, so.
Because if you put $100 in a stock while it's at $3, and then the stock drops back down to $1, and you decided not to sell, you're the one who's stuck with it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, Lance, I'm gonna have to curse you on this one for that one weed one that you wanted me to put money.
Don't
in.
talk about it. Don't talk about
Fuck
it.
you.
Shush. Shut up,
I
Dale.
lost $5 because of you.
I lost $300. Go kill yourself.
Oh my god.
Y'all can shut up. All of y'all can shut up. I don't even want to do this anymore. That's alright. Fuck up.
I thought you wanted.
You're literally dog water.
You wanna
Leave me
know?
alone.
You wanna know my solution to it? Just don't have money.
Stop.
Just don't have
Just
money.
don't have money.
Yeah,
Just don't have money.
I'm gonna take Nat's
broke.
advice and not have any money.
There you go.
Well,
I have
Nat's very good at it.
$6 in cash.
What are you a communist
don't
or
have-
something?
Listen,
Sorry,
have-
are you a communist?
Well, I mean, you gotta have a little bit of money. Like if you wanna, for example, move or shit like that, or if you wanna have your own car or other things like that. Like
well, yeah,
honestly.
no shit, dude.
It's like right now I'm currently in the process of getting ready to move. I know Nat, you just finished moving or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, where are you intending to move to? Like out by yourself?
It's just a bigger house. It's not too far from where I'm at. It's like a few minutes away.
Yeah.
So it's nothing too.
So are you
it's
moving
closer
with
to
your
work.
family or are you moving by yourself?
It's with family, so we're kind of splitting the payments and all that too. So
Oh,
whole
okay.
process, which I never realized until now. The whole process is just so intense. That's one thing I've noticed about it, and it's
Yes.
crazy.
It takes so fucking long. It's
You got to get a bunch of approvals from different
Yep.
different departments and shit like that. It's yeah, and then
Oh.
as far as like if you want to sell a house, oh my god, that's gonna be a nightmare in its own. We're gonna have to renovate a lot of stuff, make sure all of it gets approved.
Yeah. On Discord's acting quite crazy.
$500 inspection fee. Oh boy.
There you go, love it, gotta fucking love it.
Yeah. No, dude. I feel yeah. We just.
At least you guys are
moving
not
in.
me that's living in a mobile home out of all things.
Well, yeah. I mean, my mom calls this
and
little apartment.
and just
It's funny.
and just living in a trailer park and just like it's so it's so funny.
Well,
I can't even take.
Why don't
Those
you just
three,
live in you could just live in like a one house, just a one bedroom, one bathroom house. Not
Well,
even
no matter what house you live in, but what I will say is whenever you get ready to like move into like like a somewhat nice house and things like that, I'm telling you, there's gonna be a lot you'll have to put in for it. I mean, God, it was fucking nightmarish. I mean, you gotta have good credit too. That's another thing. You have to have really good fucking credit.
Really
You
good
have
credit.
to like know like how much you're making from your job. Just all
I
types of shit. You have
never.
to have your
Here's
taxes.
here's the
Just
thing.
so much shit. It's fucking insane.
I never really understood taxes. I think it's just not taxes, a credit. Credit. I
Yeah,
never really understood credit and the whole like philosophy behind it.
Well, with credit, there's pros and cons to it. At first, I didn't want to do credit, but I'm starting to kind of see a little bit of the beauty in it. Because with
Well, if you
credit,
want to
I was
have
able
one,
to,
you have gotta.
yeah, because the nice thing with it, because what you do if you get credit, you start out with one credit card, and then you'll use it for like gas, groceries, some small stuff, and make sure you pay the entire thing off. Build that for a couple months or so, you'll have a pretty good credit score. Whenever you have a good credit score, then you can make another credit card, and whichever one has the smallest annual percentage rate, ARP is what they call it, that's going to be the one that you use for the big purchases. And then that's where you'll do monthly payments. And that's how you build a credit. So that's practically the whole scheme in regards to that, which there's a lot more to it. There is a lot more to it. And there's different kinds of fees like deductibles and shit like that. But that's a lot of the stuff I've learned. And right now I have like a Regions Visa credit card. That's what I have personally. And honestly, it's like I've been building that up, and already I have like and some of y'all may not know what this is, but I have like a credit score of 700 on Credit Karma right now, which is actually
that's pretty
good.
good.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
good
pretty
credit
good
yeah,
score.
score,
it's
yeah.
700.
Yeah.
Isn't it like 700 to 800 is like super good?
800's really fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's
700 is like above
different
average.
credit score companies, so you have to check them all and kind of see what yours is on it, and then you can kind of go from there. But like I said, mine was like I think it was 709 as I speak.
That's good.
So I mean, it's like I said, and then it also you're also able to raise the cap limit. So like if you started out to where you can only you can only like spend up to $2,000, you can grow to where it's 3,000, then 4,000, and it all depends on the different kind of credit card you have as well, because some of them have their own rules. But that's also another thing that I've learned too.
Yeah.
So,
The max spending limit. Oh boy, people with maxed out credit cards.
yeah, you don't want to do that. Don't do that.
Point of view, your credit score is 200.
Oh god.
Oh
and it's
god.
if your credit score goes down, it is going to be painfully hard to bring it back up. Painfully, and it will take so much time. So never fuck with it. Never. I'm telling you right now, that's something you do not fuck with. I know people who have done that, and they've screwed themselves over. Like it's practically ruined their lives. It's like
No, every time you check your credit, your score goes down. Like officially, like you can check it on Credit Karma. I don't think it goes down, but when you like, for example, when you're gonna buy a car, like or the house or anything, they check your credit score, and every single time they check it, it goes down by a couple points.
Yeah, so you'll take a hit whenever you do make a large payment, like a car or a house or something like that. But in doing
will
that,
eventually
it actually
do
helps you grow it even more, though. That's the beauty of it.
'cause you're
If you
paying
make
it
the
off,
payments and you make sure to make them on time, you can grow it even more, and that's the beauty of it. So you'll take the hit, but you'll be able to grow it, so you can get even more nice stuff. So that's why you want to make sure that credit score is really nice up there. That's one thing I will say.
Yeah, for sure.
That's my credit card
the thing
wisdom
about
for
me-
right now.
See, and
My credit,
I don't even have cards, so I don't know what that shit did.
Yeah.
Nat just pulls out a dirty wad of $1 bills for all of her purchases.
Exactly. Yeah.
First of all,
that's why I don't have a
first of
wallet.
all,
Dude.
I think my credit is gonna come off the brand of my mom's credit, so because her credit is actually good, and then also I have a state employee card, so my shit's very fucking great. But I just have to fucking play it right. I'm buying small things right now, though.
Yeah. Another thing
Just
too.
small things.
Another thing I will say: don't get too many credit cards, because that can also hurt you. You want to have
Yeah,
a
that can
couple,
also
but you
hurt.
don't want to have too many.
I think 2 is a good number to have.
Yeah,
I think 2
is
is.
two is
Yeah,
a good
that's
number.
what I'm thinking. Like 2 is a good number.
There's some people that may have more for certain reasons, like if they own their business, or if it's like one's for
Or
like
maybe
marriage, or
they're
one's
just
for their own personal.
just millionaires or some shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of ways that people may use it.
Your young card. That shit's ooh, that has a huge spending limit, and you have to make a certain amount of money to have that card. Like it's the Black Amex Centurion card. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
It's like with the car I have right now. I got it from CarMax, and the way that I have it is to where I'm the primary owner, but I have a family member who co-signed, and we put in a lot of money into it. So the monthly bills aren't as expensive as they would be if I put in much less. Like if I put in half the amount that I put in, I'm not gonna really say, 'cause I don't want to say numbers right now, but if I put the half amount I did, the monthly bills would have probably been quadruple the amount I'm paying now. So it's like that's one thing I've noticed about like getting your own car and stuff like that. And that's just for the car itself, not even car insurance. That's a whole different monkey. But as far as like with a car, and you have to answer all these crazy questions, you gotta get all this stuff set up. It's insane. I will say that. So
Yeah.
it's a lot to learn. If you don't know about like all that stuff, definitely look into it before you jump straight into buying a car. That's one thing I'll say.
What kind of car is it?
It's a Hyundai Santa Fe Sport 2017.
Yo,
Yeah,
kind of
I
fresh.
start off.
Yeah.
I always buy cards that predate 2000.
Yeah.
I don't buy nothing new.
I would
I bought
say
my daily is a car from
um
the 80s.
No, my
I would
cars
say
are always from. Actually, no. My recent car, it predates like 2010, so it's like 2007 Honda Civic.
Oh, okay.
oh yeah, and KO, one thing, I take that Carfax thing, I take it as a grain of salt because some of the information that is presented under, like let's say accident reports or if it's salvage title or something like that, it may say it has it or not, but like I would say, but like 40-60% of the time, it's gonna be like the total opposite.
Well, I'm talking about
Um,
Car Max, not Carfax. But yeah, and I see what you're saying too, though. But
oh yeah,
yeah.
and CarMax. Oh dude, I remember, my cousin got heavily scammed from it.
They got scammed
Like, he
from
got fucking.
CarMax. They're not supposed to do that.
Apparently he did. He was trying
Now,
to buy.
car dealerships
He
they
was trying to
will,
buy.
but CarMax they're not able to.
Oh yeah,
They're
they
not
do.
allowed to adjust the payment at all.
I know, and he's trying to call the CarMax like a lemon car type of thing. But the thing is that, well, if you want to call it a lemon car, you have to get it from like the original dealership, like I don't know, Dodge dealer or Ford dealer, some shit like
Do
that.
they have the history of the vehicle, like where it's like transferred from and shit?
They obviously should. I mean,
They're
they
supposed
own
to,
this
from
thing.
what I recall. They're supposed to have all that. Like my car, it was a fleece car or whatever. So
Yeah, that's so strange. I'm just like, wait, how do you get scanned from CarMax and all things?
yeah,
Like, you're supposed to get, like, you're supposed to do that in the dealership. Like, you're supposed to do that in the dealership, not like,
yeah.
fucking
If you go
CarMax.
in a
What the hell's wrong
dealership,
with
you
them?
gotta be careful. You gotta be very careful. Like if you get a car that's completely brand spanking new, and you go to like a dealership, oh my god, if you don't know what you're doing, they'll
Yeah,
eat you
I have
alive.
basically a whole rant about all of that, if anything, because I know a thing or two about car dealership and how it works. I know a thing or two about it, especially when it comes to the used deal laws. Oh no, step away from those, please, please.
Yeah,
Step
I've
away
heard
Oh
from
some
yeah,
bad
that.
they'll
rumors.
sell you a car with a transmission that somebody fished out of a lake that they just threw in the car and be like, "Oh yeah, it's only 16,000 miles. Look at the engine," and not tell you about any of the problems the car has.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's
but
very
like I said,
different.
I have a whole rant about it, and I'm not gonna go off.
But yeah, it's like yeah, it's crazy because it's like the car I had before was a 2001 Isuzu Rodeo. It had 40,000 miles, but the reason I had to change the vehicles or whatever is it kept failing inspection, so I did an exchange for it.
But what
And
kind of inspections? Was it like emissions?
yeah, it was an emissions inspection.
Couldn't you have just put a new
Luckily,
catalytic converter on?
it was able to pass one because we had certain parts replaced and they temporarily worked, but then they just stopped working after the emissions passed. So I don't know, but yeah, it kept acting up and it was gonna be too much of a hassle. It was crapping out. And it was because it wasn't used as much. It was practically just sitting in one spot for years and years and years, never being turned on or used or any of that.
Wow.
And I mean that can do a lot to an engine. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
no,
Right,
what
crazy.
you mean?
definitely.
Yeah, no, we did literally we moved into the rental home that we were in. We couldn't install our own washing machine and like dryer
Hold on.
because they were like
Doreen?
there was already a washing machine and a dryer, and like they've been sitting in the garage for the longest time. My parents are so worried that they're not gonna work anymore. And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, oh my god, like they spent a lot of money on those washing machines. So they're like LG washing machines, are like really nice ones. I was like, yeah, if they don't turn on, it's probably because they've been sitting there for like almost like 2 years and a half. I'm like, Jesus. Just like concerned about like how stuff, if you leave it there without giving it use, it's just gonna collect dust and it's gonna get messed up.
Yeah, a lot of the modern washing machines I've noticed, like the ones with the technology and stuff in them, they can be prone to act up quite a bit as well.
Yeah.
That's one thing I've noticed, and that's just like a lot of the modern appliances overall. Which I mean,
Mm-hmm.
they're nice, they are, and I'd love to have some of the modern appliances. I mean, the ones that have that little knock on glass or whatever, and it turns on the light or whatever, and you can see the shit in there. That's pretty cool. The Samsung
Oh
ones where it
yeah.
has a smart pad, that's also cool. Like if
The ones
I
when
had
you
$1
turn
million,
on.
I'd get it, but
Yeah, the Samsung, the smart Samsung ones.
yeah, the Samsung
You
fridges are
control
pretty
with the
nice.
phone. Oh my god, those are cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the ones from like back in 2017, I heard they had defects in their ice makers, but apparently they fixed it or whatever. That's what I've heard about that. So I
Oh,
mean,
that's
the
good.
Samsung ones are pretty good now from what I've heard. And
Yeah.
that's because I've heard the scene about a lot of that stuff. So,
Mhm.
but it's like with me moving in this new house, and I've gone in person and seen it. It's like I've brainstormed so many different ideas I want to do. It's like the room I have, it has its own little bathroom. So it's like before we even started to record, we started the recording. I was actually looking at different stuff or whatever to see what I want to do with my room and shit. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm just thinking of different ideas. And the game room, just oh my god. I never thought that getting a new house, I'd have so many different ideas. It's crazy, but that's enough about me. Fucking so back to the main topic. What y'all been up to though? Like Lancer, let's get to you real quick.
Well, I bought.
Huh?
Up, he like.
Oh, I think
Oh.
that.
Yeah, you're lagging, bud.
Wait, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I bought a classic car that I'm trying to get fixed. I'm doing college work, and I've been picking up a lot of hours at my job, so that's pretty fun. So that's why I haven't been in most of the podcasts.
What's the current job you're in right now? Didn't you?
I work at the dollar store.
The dollar store.
I work at Dollar General, and everybody in there is on crack. Not my coworkers, but the customers.
Oh god,
Money
you should
is
see
money.
the people I have to deal with.
Money is money.
Money is money.
Money is money. And then you mentioned the vehicle. What kind was it you said it was?
It's a 1989 Buick Riata coupe.
Sounded clean.
I've seen a car review on the Buick Riata. It's so quirky, but I'm pretty sure it's not the greatest car in the world to own.
It's not the greatest, but I like it personally. It's got pop-up headlights. It was one of the first cars to ever have a touchscreen, like from the factory.
Yeah,
Like it's a touchscreen from
definitely.
the 80s, and it still works. Like the car still works. I
That's
actually
the
drove it
surprising part.
when I bought it,
That's the surprising part.
and I'm gonna use it as a daily driver. So
It honestly does look like a vehicle you'd be styling in. I could see you styling in
right,
one of
tell
those.
me it ain't fresh. It's ice white. It's ice white, and the interior is blue leather. It's so swag.
Bro, that's so you, man. That's so you. That's crazy. I can just see you just coming out, just being like, "Yo, I'm just here, bro. I want to die."
I'll send some pictures when I get it fixed.
I bet. I gotta see these photos, bro. I gotta see these fucking.
Alright.
Crazy.
Lancer, thank you for the response. Magoo, what about you, man? You've been out for quite a while.
I've been dealing with a lot of schoolwork, a lot of just mental stuff.
What kind of school stuff you've been doing? Like, what are you in school for? Is it just high school or?
I'm just in high school right now, and it's pretty ass. Online school is pretty ass.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
It's not great. I'm probably about to go.
Dude, it's so.
I'm probably just going to switch to in person the next quarter for me because this shit is actually garbage.
Magoo, you
what?
want to know before you continue? You want to know something absurd that came out of me in the online high school thing? Today we had to attend Saturday school, and not just only the few students that just a bunch of failures, but every single student had to go.
That's literally
And
dog.
I'm just like that's so pointless.
I'm so glad
And I'm
I'm
pretty
out of
sure
high
like
school.
Same.
and I'm pretty sure
Bro.
like 98% of the students like never even like just cared to just like even if they like attended, they just didn't even care to listen to the teachers because they knew how stupid it was. And I was one of them. I never paid attention to jack shit. I just went on with my day, if anything.
Bro, like, I'm just tired. I just want to do better. Like, I know myself. I know now that I really can't focus as well. Like me, I have ADD. So it's very hard for me to focus on certain things. I could be that one kid in math class who's looking at a bird for like outside on a fence for 10 minutes. Just sitting there. I really can't focus. I have that issue, and me with online school is worse.
Yeah.
So it's really hard for me to focus in class, even in like person. But I think in person I did better because it's just really hard. Like I've been doing swell, but I admit I haven't been doing swell. I've been on because of schoolwork. I haven't been on because I've just been on in general, just doing this with you guys.
Yeah.
But
it's like
definitely did.
right now I'm chilling.
It's like with the school stuff or whatever. Like back when I was doing it, I mean, I have a little bit of ADHD, but it's like for whatever reason, school was just so hard to fucking like concentrate on and focus on because it's like at one point I was doing the public schools. You had to deal with all the stupid dumb kids or whatever, and all the dumb bullshit and drama or whatever. And then with the online school, I had the issue of always postponing on shit, and that was always my biggest issue. And it's like I never really cared about any of these shit they taught me. I was just kind of wanting to goof off. So, which I mean, I passed through and I got the diploma, but it was like, I don't know. It was just kind of
whatever.
I like this point. When I went to school, I just said I go there. I just go there. I don't even do anything. I go there.
Yeah.
Like sometimes
that's pretty much like at least like less than half of the year, like your high school years. Like you just go just because you just have to really like you just not like really anything motivated at all to like do actual work and stuff like that. Of course you're gonna have days where you're not at your best. Of course not. But then you also have those other days where like yeah I'm in a good mood, but fuck this assignment. Like those type of days, you know.
Honest fucking Lee.
Yeah. It's online school. If online school is good for the people who are really self-disciplined and very motivated, I am not. I have ADD, lack of motivation, and not a lot of things I want to do. I have things I do, but like goals. You know, some people goals they don't reach their goals.
I'm kind of in the same boat as you as well, if anything.
Yeah. I'm thinking of getting probably a therapist or so, even though that's like $200 a pop. I don't really care.
Oh yeah, mental health is
better.
good, man.
It's better that way, but I think it's better for me to do that than sit here and do nothing.
It's like right now I'm seeing a therapist for a lot of getting through past grievances and trying to figure out shit with the present or whatever. It's like that's what I'm having to do. So yeah, I mean I fully understand.
Yeah,
it's like I had a therapist before as a kid, but it was like it just wasn't working. But recently came back into it, and it feels like it's kind of starting to work now, and I'm kind of figuring things out. So it's nice to vent. That's the nice thing about it, and I think that's another thing I like about the podcast is we kind of get to vent a little bit, and that's the beauty of it.
Oh yeah, definitely, it's great.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, 100%.
So just being able to vent, it's just it's something about it's just beautiful. So I don't know, it's kind of great.
I like talking. Think about me. I like being real. I can get really philosophical sometimes. You guys know. I just like being real with myself, real with my niggas. My bad. I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good.
Magoo's black, by the way.
I was
I thought we should clarify.
It's cool. I just like being real. I like talk. I like talking. I like talking to my team guy over here, Nat.
Yeah. I mean, listen. Speaking about mental health and stuff, like, honestly, it's surprising how much people have like really started to try to help themselves, because I've known so many people who just keep brushing over the fact that they don't have to go through shit alone, you know? Like, there's so many people who just don't want to talk to anyone. And it's like, sometimes you're there for them, but they need professional help. They need someone who can actually help them get through some shit, because some people can't do it. Like, my aunt is bipolar, and she was having a lot of problems in her early childhood. And at one point, my parents thought that I was also bipolar, but it only happened to be that I was just going through a really rough patch. So, like, you can't really self-diagnose yourself, and like that's why it's really important to, like, maybe if you think something's wrong, and like you should start by talking maybe to a therapist, and I don't try to like self-diagnose, be like, oh my god, I have this and I have that, and like you know what I mean, just actually get the help that you need, and like talk to professionals and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah, that's why I like watching.
Yeah, absolutely.
Help.
Though. I mean, you gotta seek help. I mean, it's one of those. It's like, if even it's like there's someone that will be able to listen to you and will try to help you out. I mean, if there's someone you trust, talk to them about a lot of the depression and shit or things that you're going through. If you're having if you had shit in the past, PTSD, just any of that stuff. I mean, if there's someone you gotta talk to, vent to them. Shit. I mean, sometimes even just speaking to a fucking stranger will help if need be. It's one of those. If you gotta do what you gotta do. Hell, I remember fucking I was at work and customer was venting to me about shit. I didn't even know who they were, but they were venting to me. They were just needing to kind of just let some stuff out, and I'm like, all right, I get it. I mean, sometimes you just gotta vent to a stranger. Sometimes I didn't necessarily sign up for it. I wasn't really a therapist, but you know. But no, in all seriousness, I mean, do what you gotta do. Shit, like honestly, even take advice from people you don't know. Sometimes that even is the beauty of it.
If talking to a random cashier at Dollar General is what will fix your mental health, then do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Of course, Lancer.
My daily therapy sessions with Lancer at the dollar store.
Nat just walks up.
And also buying 5 boxes of Sweet Tarts.
Yeah, man, bro. I'm gonna go up to my dollar. I'm gonna go to my cashier. I'm gonna buy Arizona. I was like, you know, Lancer, I feel like killing myself, man. Like, you know.
Yo, let me go get my manager real quick.
I think I got to report this one.
The manager recommends you the daily
Hey,
items.
dog, I'm not trying to drop this on you or anything, but I wanna off myself right here in the Dollar General parking lot.
You might hold in my Arizona real quick so I don't get blood on it.
This shit was 85 cents.
85 cents.
Oh, my bad. Let me
cents.
quick.
I'll be 85 cents. Oh my god. Nah.
I'm just a background like, yeah, can I just get these 5 boxes now?
Now.
To go.
You just walk up to the cash register. Yeah, can I get 17 Adderalls, please? Hey, man, what's up?
Yo, I'm gonna get this bleach to go.
Yeah, can I get this gun? I'm just like, where did you find that? This is a grocery store.
I'm just back in the storage room.
Where did you even find
I
that?
found this rope. Can I buy this rope, please?
We don't even sell squeegees.
We don't sell guns here. How did you get that?
It's a news manual. Different types of what's it called? Knots. And then you pull up to the register with a bunch of rope, a stool, and a knot book, like a how to fucking do knots or whatever, you know. I tie a noose or something like that.
To tie a noose.
That's mad sussy.
Fucking A. I like how at one moment we were being serious about mental health, and then
Yeah,
a
I
few
know,
minutes later
right?
we're just making fucking dark jokes about
This
it.
is
Yeah, I don't know.
audience,
We
audience,
are,
please do
we're
not
very
take these
mentally
But
jokes.
no, in all seriousness though, like if you gotta talk to people though, just by all means, you do what you gotta do. I mean, hell, there's a suicide prevention line. Call it if you have to. Shit. I mean, we're in a weird time. Coronavirus is still rampaging, and you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Honestly.
Do you need people to talk to? Hell, dude, I went on Snapchat. I started having like fucking TED Talks on Snapchat. Talking to people on my story. That was crazy. Like somebody told me like that it helps like to vent out, and I got a lot of positive responses from it too, and it was like wow. Like it's been twice now that I do something like that. It was the first time was for like the catfishing situation where someone was pretending to be me on a dating app. And
Why?
yeah,
What?
That's kind of
yeah.
sussy.
Is
Hold
it?
on, let me say this.
Tell you guys.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
That's absurd.
I'm
Yeah.
curious now about this now, honestly.
Yeah, dude. No, like for real, like it's a dating app called Hinge, and the funny part is that you have to pay. It's like a subscription app. You have to pay to be on it, I think. And pretty much how it works is that it's a more like how do I explain it? It's a very more it's an app for not for people trying to hook up. It's like for serious relationships and stuff because after you find a match or like so you can actually connect with someone, you just delete the app. Like you it's a thing that they have where it's like a button after you find your match, you just delete the app and it doesn't let you it doesn't let you download it like or re-sign in with the same account. You have to pay again, I think, to use it. I don't know. But the point is that someone on this app, well, it turned out to be a group of people. A group of people is like they're basically scamming people. So what they do is that they make accounts, right? They contact these. It was mostly females, and it was like these female accounts, these real people, and they'd use like they'd use a phone number connected to a WhatsApp, and they use a Snapchat. So they send the people to the Snapchat, but they have the people deliver the money through WhatsApp. They just have the money sent to them, like Cash App or that's what it's called, Cash App. And they'd have people send them because in the profiles they'd say that they do services, like requested services for a price, and everybody knows what the services means, right? And some OnlyFans, OnlyFans type, like type B, and so they were scamming dudes on the app, saying that if you like sent the money, you get nudes in return. And of course, they put the Snapchat. It was like an actual person Snapchat, my Snapchat, and a bunch of other people's Snapchats on the Hinge account, so people would contact you. And yeah, like there were these dudes harassing me constantly.
What
I'm
in
like,
the
what are
depressing.
you talking
fuck?
about? What are you talking about? What do you mean I was on a dating app called Hinge? And yeah, they were catfishing people with my shit. And I was like, what the fuck?
Bro,
Why
they're down with the
Didn't
mental.
they use me? I have a beautiful body.
Probably because no pictures of you exist anywhere.
I mean, they do. I mean, you can ask
Troll
planned, but
Bro,
Yeah.
I want to know. I want to know what you look like,
no.
please,
Never.
Mysterious,
Nope.
man.
bro.
The
Please.
mysterious, man.
I don't know if I get 100,000 subscribers on my YouTube, or if we get 1,000 or 10,000 subscribers on the podcast, then I'll do a face reveal. How about that?
Point of view, you're
Yes,
actually just fake.
subscribers.
Alright, audience, you heard it. Keep on sharing the YouTube channel.
Somebody make a bot thing, and just send 100K followers. Yeah.
If you do that, I'm gonna sue you.
Oh.
Nah, I'm
Nah,
kidding. I don't care.
All jokes aside, yeah, like I talked to a lot of people on Snapchat. They're like, "What the fuck now? Like, how does this happen? Like, I'm so sorry with what's going on. Like, is there anything we can do to help?" And people really like because afterwards, I talked a lot about the situation where like dating has had to like go online, and it's really not safe for both men and women. to like be on these sites nowadays. Like you can get fucking scammed for all you know. People rip you off or something or whatever. And I also talked a lot recently. I did another Snapchat TED Talk thing where I talked about relationships and how it's really important to have that respect between you and your, not only like a couple in a couple setting, your friends, like you really have to have that established respect for each other and how you get along with each other, like because it's not the same for everyone. And I talked about how literally I said, if you respect me and I respect you, dude, we're chilling. We're chilling. You and me, we're homies. We're if you're not an asswipe and I'm not an asswipe to you, by all means, if the world was like this, whew, we wouldn't have any problems, would we? But yeah, it's respect is a very important thing in life in every single aspect. So I talked a lot about a lot of things. But yeah, venting on social media can have its ups and downs because we all know there's fucking trolls and assholes out there. Yeah.
That venting
Yes.
though, on God.
yeah,
Yeah, that Venti.
that was-
Moment of silence right there, folks.
yeah.
Moment of
I was like,
silence.
The moments.
Moment of silence.
Oh,
Oh my goodness. So yeah, it's just crazy just seeing things change up or whatever. But I guess on a lighter note, King Kong versus Godzilla, who do y'all think will win? Apparently there's supposed to be a
Oh my
clear
God.
winner.
Godzilla,
Why
Godzilla,
wouldn't Godzilla win?
Godzilla.
Like,
Monkey
I
man.
get the
Monkey.
Kong monkey meme, but
Monkey.
Godzilla's a radioactive dinosaur,
Let
and
the
King
monkey
Kong's
win. Let the
Kong is a
monkey win.
monkey. He's a monkey. He's literally not a fucking radioactive dinosaur like King Kong is.
Yeah, but he's a monkey.
Big monkey.
Big
No.
monkey.
Okay, and Big
Godzilla-
Monkey
He
is
goes
dog one.
bananas.
Bro,
It's like
God-
Donkey Kong on steroids.
Godzilla,
Look,
Hiroshima, Tokyo like 15 times.
Look,
King Kong's a monkey.
He's a
Tell me,
big
what
monkey.
what is Godzilla gonna do when like King Kong just lobs a giant turd at his face? What is he going to do? What is he going to do?
Bro, what's King Kong gonna do when Godzilla just eviscerates him to death with a laser beam? What's he gonna do?
He's gonna pull out the Uno reverse card and go. Ooh,
He's gonna get cut in half. The second he tries to do something, fucking King Kong's gonna get cut in half. There's nothing you can do. Godzilla's
Honestly.
winning. The fucking lizard is winning.
All right, so y'all in the comments, who y'all think is gonna win? Put in either hashtag Godzilla or hashtag King Kong if you watch it on YouTube.
If you say Godzilla, I'm going to go to your house and celebrate Christmas with you. You better-
Actually, change that. If you put a hashtag in front of it, I'm gonna personally hit you with a crowbar. Just say it. Just say it normally. Do you want King Kong or Godzilla? If you put a hashtag in front of it, I will walk to your house and break every one of your ankles.
If you don't, I will make sure he does it anyways.
I don't
No,
care
just
how
don't
many
do that.
ankles you have. They're all going.
It's cringe. Whole
Did you say-
hashtag era is over.
How dare you say cringe in the middle of the conversation? What's wrong?
Cringe.
Oh God!
No, I
Stop.
said that's cringe.
Bro, literally dog water.
Literally, dog.
What's wrong with
No
you people?
PR.
Why am
No
I
worries.
friends with you guys?
Boxed
Because
like a fish.
Why?
Oh my god.
I don't
Because you're
know,
dog
man.
water.
Yeah, man.
Literally dog water.
Bullshit, Mike.
Zero innings.
Oh my
Zero
God.
innings in it.
That's me on. I'm kidding.
So is there any other topics y'all can think of?
No,
No, I think we got call it a day here, boys. Don't you think?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we
Yeah.
were doing this quite a bit. Wow, I mean, time flew by rather quick too. So
Oh
I've
yeah,
been playing
definitely.
Mario Party for the DS this entire session.
have
I've
you
been
really?
playing-
Yeah, look,
Wow. I painted my light bulb pink.
I've just been
What?
sitting here wondering what I'm doing.
I'm playing WWE. I'm having a good time.
Yo, bet. Which one? Which WWE
Nice.
game you playing?
I wish I had the older games. I only have 2K19. 2K19 is not bad. 2K20 is shit.
Yeah, 2K20's dog water.
Yeah, I want to get the AEW game though. That's gonna come out soon.
I heard it's gonna be really fucking good. That's what I've heard.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope
Bro, I
so.
keep getting the same fucking mini games in Mario Party for DS. I'm gonna kill myself. If I have to play Book It or Track Stars one more time, I'm gonna go to Nintendo and I'm gonna eat them.
Oh,
Eat?
damn. But anyways, we'll go ahead and end the podcast. Before we end it real quick, some of us have our own live streams. Plan's got a live stream. I have a live stream. Shadow OP have a live stream. Nat has a live stream. Check us out.
Sir.
I will if I don't put it
Hey,
in
I
the
stream on
description,
Twitch.
I will make a comment that has
Street
it.
Fighter on Twitch. Come on now.
Oh, Magoo, you have a live stream too?
I stream on Twitch. I stream Street Fighter on Twitch. Follow me.
Yeah, check out Magoo as well. Yeah.
Deadman97.
We all
Yeah,
be
we'll make sure to
streaming.
put-
Streaming as
We
well.
all-
Yeah, we'll make sure to
Yeah.
put all their live streams in the description below.
We're
Please
gonna have one of them
follow
streaming
Dave.
houses. We're gonna have
Oh
a
my
hype
god,
house.
the streamer! No,
don't live
don't
stream
mention
with an
that.
IP
Don't
in there,
mention
too.
that. Nope.
Hey, by the way, guys,
I don't
my
live stream,
phone
but just
is
put me in there
literally-
anyway.
My
Oh my
phone
God.
feels like, listen, guys, I have to like let my phone charge. It literally, I can cook something on this thing. It's so hot. I literally, I can make like
Chef
actual
Magoo.
wings. I'm gonna go because this thing is burning my.
Yeah,
fingers.
let's go ahead and end the episode, guys.
Yeah,
Thanks for
well,
watching.
alright,
We will
guys.
see you guys
Yeah.
next time. Bye.
Let's go.
I'm going to burn my-
Ciao.